Hello there, beauties. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and on this channel I talk about all things beautiful. Whether you guys are new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Today I am doing the extreme perfume tag if I had to choose perfumes. I saw Veronica Says do this video and she did an amazing job and encouraged me to do it. So here I am, and Sunny Scents did an amazing job as well. So if you guys are interested in hearing the perfumes that I chose, or you just want to spend time with me, then keep on watching. Okay, before we get into it, we have to do our beauty affirmation, and that affirmation is: the more I love myself, the more beautiful I become. Remember to love yourself. It is so important. Okay, on to the fragrances. The first question, guys, is the best blind buy of the year. And for me, the best blind buy of the year is Buy-Elish by Billie Eilish. Guys, oh my gosh, this fragrance is incredible on so many different levels, like so many. I feel like people don't talk about this enough because it's a celebrity scent, but it is an amazing banger. It has sugar, red berries, cacao, vanilla, some spicy notes. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's not overly gourmand like it's gonna choke you out. It is just an amazing scent, and it's affordable. I paid $58 for this, and I had some points at Ulta because that's the only place you can buy it. It was just, I feel like I dang near won the lottery every time I spray this fragrance because it's so good. It's creamy. It's just an inviting scent, and I love it. And yes, you guys are gonna hear me talk about this frequently because I love this. I love it so much. This is Eilish by Billie Eilish. Worst blind buy of the year. Versace Nior, Crystal Nior EDT. I have tried the Eau de Parfum. I've tried this one, and it's just not hitting for me. It kind of smells vintage, like 1980s. In some ways, it gives me a headache. And you would think with the notes that it would be really nice. Ginger and is it coconut? Let me see. Ginger, pepper, cardamom, orange blossom, peony. You know, I thought that it would be something that I could possibly like. I heard a lot of people say the EDT was better than the Eau de Parfum, and neither worked for me. There's just something really weird smelling to me about this fragrance. I don't like it. For those of you who do, that is really great. But for me, it is a no. And this is Versace Crystal Nior. As soon as I can figure out what's wrong with my Macari, I will be selling it because I don't like it. Okay. Favorite fragrance of all time. If you know me, if you've watched this channel, you can drop a comment down below if you think you know what it is. I'll give you a second. Okay. Kilian's I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. There is just something so stunning and so amazing about this fragrance. The lemon, the marshmallows, the vanilla, the green tea. And for me, green tea is hard, but this is more like a green tea matcha in my opinion. It is fresh, it is alluring, it is sexy, it is long lasting. It is literally one of my favorite fragrances. It smells so good, sometimes I feel like I can eat it. It's just, it checks off every box for me. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I hope to have it as long as I can. And that is Kilian's I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. Now, most hated fragrance I don't have, but I would have to say off the top of my head, Invite Only by Kayali came to mind. It didn't work for me at all. It was too strong. It gave me a headache. The cherry smelled medicinal. It has cinnamon in it, which sometimes I like and sometimes I don't. There was some tobacco in it. It had a lot of heavy hitter notes in it, and for me, it just didn't work. I didn't feel like there was anything feminine about it, and I like at least a touch of femininity in my fragrances. But even with that, it was just so much. It had oud, and the oud, the way it was just too much for me. I couldn't do it. I have never, like, I don't say I hate fragrances, but that one, it came close. I had to get rid of it. So Kayali's invite only was not for me. Now, next question is signature scent. If I had to choose a signature scent, one that I would wear every day, it would be J'adore by Dior. You guys, I got this in May, I think. And I actually didn't start wearing it till like June or July. And this is the dent that I put in it. Not even from overspraying. It's just an amazing scent to me. It's fresh. It's sweet. It has some white florals in it. A lot of fruity notes in the opening. Jasmine. There's some rose. Oh my gosh, the scent is beautiful. And one of the things I like about it, I feel like it's soft and feminine, but it's bold at the same time. It says a lot without having to get in your face. Like some fragrances, they get in your face. This doesn't have to do that. Like, she's so confident the way it is. Like, it's just a beautiful scent. It reminds me of a confident, classy woman who, even if she has on jeans and a t-shirt, she's just well put together and she knows what she's doing. And I just love that scent. I love the way it makes me feel. That's how it feels. I'm a jeans and t-shirt type of woman. I'm not one to wear stiletto heels because I'm always afraid I'm gonna fall in them. I just don't walk right in them. I have to at least have a block heel. You know what I'm saying? Block heels. Drop a comment down below if you're a block heels kind of chick. That's me. But even still, this fragrance is like, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You're still classy. You're still put together. J'adore by Dior. This would be my signature scent. Okay, guys. Next question is wedding scents. And I've spoken about this before as a wedding scent, and this is Elli Saab's La Perfume in white. Oh, there's something about this fragrance when I smell it. It is sweet. It's kind of fresh. It has white florals, but it just screams wedding day in front of the beach. It does. That's what it screams to me. It is so elegant and classy. And when I smell this, I see white dress. I see wind, hair blowing in the wind. I see all of that. And it's just like, it would make such a beautiful wedding day scent. Inexpensive. I don't think I paid $40 for this at TJ Maxx. Long lasting. And it's the kind of scent that I feel could be worn for a summer wedding or a fall wedding. It can hold its own. It is very, very beautiful. I love how this smells. I want to say it has some orange blossom in here, some tuberose. Wedding day in a bottle. Elli Saab La Parfum in white. Okay, we have the next one is the date night scents. I already knew. As soon as I saw it, I already knew which one. Scandal by Night. Oh, you trying to go on a date and you trying to be a hot, sexy mama? I know that just told my age right there. Hot, sexy mama. I said hot, sexy mama. If you trying to be a hot, sexy mama, this is it. Just when I smell it through the bottle, it's sweet, it's thick, it's alluring. It has cherry, it has honey, it has some powdery notes. Oh my God, this is just, it's sexiness in a bottle. Look, if you try, this ain't no first date. Let me just be clear. Don't wear this on a first date if you're not trying to get nothing to happen. That's just what I'm saying. This is not that kind of fragrance. This is a date night fragrance where you trying to be sexy, you stepping out with your heels and all of that, and somebody's not going home. I'm just saying. That's what this fragrance, it's that kind of date night. Not first date night. Don't do that with this fragrance. This is y'all been dating night. You going out with your husband and you want to make him remember. You want to give him something he can feel to let him know it's real. That's what this is. Scandal by Night. So gorgeous, sexy date night scent. Worst bottle. I don't have a lot of bottles in my fragrance that I don't care for, but there is one bottle that I am not crazy about at all. And this is Gold Fresh Couture by Moschino. You guys, this bottle, I've been seeing this fragrance on YouTube for years. I refuse to buy it because of this bottle. When I look at this, I think of Windex. And I know they have one that looks more like Windex. I refuse to buy that one because it just looks weird. I wanna do like this when I pick it up, but it's not like that. You take the top off, but it's just weird to me. It is very weird. I don't know. I mean, and I'm not sure how I feel about the fragrance. I've never talked about it because I've only worn it once. One of my friends recommended it to me and she thought that this would be something I like. I mean, it's fresh rose, but something about it I wasn't too fond of. So I wanted to play with this some more. But this bottle, I don't like it. This is Moschino's Gold Fresh Couture. Now, favorite bottle. My favorite bottle are the Tiffany bottles. I love these bottles. They're simple, but they have that little blue on it. And to me, they're shaped like a diamond. Every time I see these, I just always felt like they were for rich people. Before I ever owned it, I just felt like this was a rich person's fragrance. And if you had this on your dresser, you were rich. I love how it's clear, but it has this around here and the juice inside. Oh my gosh, it's so feminine. One of the reasons why I didn't pick this for the wedding day is because I wanted to pick it for my favorite bottle, but this can definitely be a wedding day scent. It is gorgeous, but this is my favorite bottle. Would be the Tiffany bottles. This one I also have the Tiffany Rose Gold, which is just as beautiful and it's gold. It's just, these bottles are stunning. These are my favorite Tiffany bottles. Okay, y'all. My most expensive fragrance in my collection. Ooh. MFK, the Extrait. This is the most expensive bottle. Even with a sale at Saks or Nordstrom's, wherever I got it from, your feelings will get hurt purchasing this, but I wanted it so bad and it was gifted to me, but it's still the most expensive bottle in my collection. I feel like it's worth it though. I wanted it as a collector. I felt like I needed it. I smelled it beforehand. I knew I liked it. It's heavier than the original with the almond in the opening. It's more dense. I love it, and I actually like this better than the original. It is the most expensive fragrance to date, and I don't plan on going above the price of this. This is MFK's Baccarat 540, the Extrait. Least expensive fragrance. Laura Mercier's Eau Gourmand Ambre Vanille. $10 at TJ Maxx. There's something about this fragrance that when I first brought it and I smelled it, it was different. Like it has coconut and almonds in it and vanilla in there, but it's light, it's sweet. The almonds and the coconut in here makes it smell a lot like the body cream that I have, the almond coconut. It gives it that vibe, but it also has something different. It's not your average vanilla to me. There's something in here that I haven't been able to quite pick up on. Let me see. I have the notes. Orchid, heliotrope, tangerine, sandalwood. Very nice, but there's something, I think it's the tangerine. That tangerine note, now that I think about it and I'm smelling it, it makes this different from anything I've ever smelled. And I really like this fragrance. Laura Mercier's Ambre Vanille, the least expensive in my collection. Most complimented fragrance. I couldn't say Princess because that was one of them, but this is the runner-up. And this is 100 Silent Ways by Nior. You guys, she's a showstopper. She's a scene stiller. She is absolutely gorgeous with the opening peach. I think there's some mandarin orange. There's some tuberose in here. This is so beautiful. It's bright. It's bold. It is a sexy smelling fragrance every time. Oh my God, what are you wearing? That smells so good. What are you wearing? It's just not like, oh, you smell good. It's what are you wearing? I really like this fragrance. I wore this and I went in my leasing office and asked for something, whatever I was in there for, and they were loving this fragrance. This is Nior 100 Silent Ways. Okay, most nostalgic fragrance. I actually don't have the bottle with me, but I am going to put a picture up for you guys. My mom has it, and it is Far Away by Avon. Yes, I said Avon because I am an Avon girl. I grew up wearing Avon, taking it off my mom's dresser. I really feel like my mother put somebody's child through college with as much Avon as she brought. Perfume, Skin So Soft, jewelry, knickknacks, all of that. Far Away was my favorite from the Avon line. It was something about it that was just really sweet. It was warm, it was inviting, and I just loved it. When I smell it now, it takes me back to my youth when I was a young mom and life was simple. I just didn't know it. My kids were little and I just was their mom, and I loved being their mom. Thinking when I smell that, it takes me back to those happy times. And that fragrance still smells good to this day. It is an absolutely gorgeous scent. Avon, Far Away. And interestingly enough, when I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick this fragrance, I started looking at all my favorite Avon fragrances to see what did they have like in terms of notes, because back then I wasn't thinking about any of that. I just knew it smelled good. A lot of them had amber in it, they had jasmine in it, they had patchouli in it, aldehydes. Avon's perfume, a lot of them have aldehydes in them, guys, but they were all gorgeous. Timeless, Imari, Far Away. I loved all of those fragrances. I wonder if I would still like Timeless. Oh God, Timeless, that was my jam. But Far Away, that would be my most nostalgic. Last but not least, most obnoxious fragrance. Truthfully, I don't have any fragrances that I would consider to be obnoxious. Hey guys, making her debut on the channel for the very first time, it's Editing Liz. As I was editing my video, I realized I do have a fragrance that some people find to be obnoxious, maybe even borderline repulsive. Oh my gosh. And that fragrance is Alien by Terry Mugler. This beauty of jasmine, woody notes, and amber will never lead me astray. She is gorgeous. I wore this the other day and I was feeling myself. A few sprays will do. You don't have to overspray her. We don't want to run people out the room. We just want to make our presence known. And that's what she does with just a few sprays. Alien is a gorgeous scent and I plan to wear her as long as I can. Now, back to the video. Those were my fragrances for this tag. Please let me know your thoughts on any of these fragrances. I would love to see some of you guys do this tag that haven't done it yet. Carmen Scentrix, Rose, Ayala. I would love to see you guys do this. Jay, I would love to see you do this, guys. And until we talk again, you guys remember how blessed and highly favored you are. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.